at the beginning, you want to win the game, don't get me wrong, you don't want to get beat, but you know, the most important thing is, you know, you get something from it. It's fitness and sharpness.
It's all about the game against Manchester United on the 20th of August.
There's Gibson again, back again. Good play from Dan Gibson. Just things like that, you know, just running that extra yard, you're getting your fitness ready for the first game of the season.
He's been another great deal, hasn't he, Dan Gibson? He's, you know, if it's possible for a Manchester United player to be under the radar, he's sort of been quietly effective, hasn't he? Another terrific deal for the football club. James Coleman scrapping away with Taylor Fletcher. There's Gibson again, another nice pass to Stephen Naismith. Naismith lays it off to Anichebe. Back towards Naismith again, and that was unlucky.
Again, Naismith lively.
It's a good run from Isaiah Osborne. It's a great run. He's carried the ball some 40 yards. Finds Tom Ince, then gets it back. Taylor Fletcher takes over. It's good stuff from Blackpool. Still Taylor Fletcher. Going to go all the way as he eventually too many blue shirts, thankfully. And Tim Howard makes the save. And John Heitinger has fallen awkwardly there. I don't know whether he's fallen on one of his fingers, but it just needs a little bit of treatment.
Yeah, but good play again from Blackpool. You know, went past the Everton defenders. First for us, he scuffed his shot, but too easy. Pass one, pass two, scuffed his shot.
The Evertonians enjoying the Blackpool sunshine. I'm sure some of them have been along the promenade this morning. Some of them probably along the promenade last night as well.
Yeah.
John Heitinger rather gingerly gets to his feet. Just off camera, David Moyes is giving Marouane Fellaini some instructions.
I think he was twisting the turn, and I think he just fell awkwardly.
Oh, defensive options on the bench. Sylvain Distin the most obvious. Tyus Browning, Jake Bigwell and Luke Garbutt are all defensive players, as well as Tim Howard gets ready to receive the bounce ball and presumably kick it down to the Blackpool end of the field. More about the Scottish football situation than me, Graham. There will have been a few clubs after Naismith, I would have thought.
Yeah, I think so, definitely. You know, I think once he left Rangers, I think, you know, he was looking to come down to England. I'm sure there's one or two Premier League clubs. I think it was great. I think obviously the influence of Jelavic coming here. I think David Weir been here as well.
Good football again from Blackpool. Neil Erdley has it. Ince. Isaiah Osborne, Silvestre. Closing down though from Everton. Baptiste has it for Blackpool. Heitinger is still on the sidelines, now he's back on. Just trots back onto the field and takes over from Marouane Fellaini, who was covering. Live at evertonfc.com. Live at evertonfc.com if you want to drop us a line. Also via the club's official Facebook page. If you want to tweet us, hashtag it at Everton TV Live. It's a super ball by Craney to find Bruna. Good defending though by Shane Duffy. Everton half clear it. Here's Angel. Taylor Fletcher.
Getting a lot of the ball now, Blackpool.
Had a good game, Taylor Fletcher. Scouser.
Just running off us now.
There's Tom Ince. Silvestre. Stephen Craney takes over. Slips it wide to Gerardo Bruna. Taylor Fletcher. Angel runs into trouble. Gibson finds Naismith. Naismith looks for Anichebe, asks an awful lot of Victor Anichebe, and Alex Baptiste is there for Blackpool, plays it back to Halstead. Good running there by Victor.
It was a good run, a diagonal run, just delayed it a little bit, Stephen Naismith, and then he put the brakes on Anichebe, did well, got back in there, and it was poor back pass, concedes a corner. But you know, you can see Naismith when he gets the ball, you know, for a front player, make a decent run, 9 times out of 10 he'll find you.
Good news for British tennis. Andy Murray won the gold.
Oh, fantastic.
Terrific. Here goes the corner from Osman. It just needed a touch. I don't think Victor Nicheby was expecting it to get that far. It's a throw-in for Everton on this near side, so it clipped somebody on the way through. We've been playing for 61 minutes. It's been quite lively. Phil Neville will take this throw-in. It's it back off Gibson. It's an absolute pig's ear of the attempted cross, but Seamus Coleman helps him out. Does well, Seamus, but he's outnumbered. It's a cross in, but only as far as Isaiah Osborne. Well, if David Moyes wanted a tough workout, he's certainly got one, Graham.
Yeah, he certainly has. Just looking at Jack Rodwell, looks as if he's going to come into the fray. No, I just think there's a few tired legs now, and I think Blackpool are the stronger side. Jack Rodwell will come on. Interesting for who? Maybe Naismith and put Fellaini further forward. Maybe even Fellaini.
Good stuff again from Blackpool. Osborne looking for Tom Ince. Heitinger takes it off him, but it's a corner kick, and they're knocking on the door.
Yeah, they are. As I said, you know, they're just running past some midfield players now. We haven't really seen enough of us in attack. They've grown in confidence, they knock the ball around. Introduction of Jack Rodwell.
Rodwell will enter the fray very shortly, but there's some defending for Everton to do. It's a corner kick for Blackpool in the sunshine. And there is the first goal. And that was a little bit too easy, Graham.
Yeah, just decent.
Alex Baptiste, is it, who's found the back of the net.
A decent ball in, but he's got a free header, you know, 6-7 yards out, goalkeeper absolutely no chance. You know, you see it's been coming and just like ball into the box, centre goal, gets away from Fellaini. See the disappointment in Duffy's face. A decent ball in, but shouldn't be scoring with a free header. Substitution to be made. It's
Rodwell for Naismith.
Yeah.
The boys, Steve Brown and Jimmy Lumsden, don't look pleased. You have to say that's been coming, really, Graham.
Yeah, I think second half, they look live there. We haven't really been much of a threat.
Sylvester it was who scored the goal. One of many Blackpool players without a number on his back for this second half. Fellaini just couldn't grow tall enough to reach the forward ball. Surrender possession. Gary Fletcher-Taylor now he's away from Duffy. He's got Heitinger in front of him. He's got Tom Ince in support. Oh! Thankfully, Taylor Fletcher got the pass wrong. Well, that would have been 2.
Yeah, it should have been 2. You know, wrong decision at the end from Taylor Fletcher.
Fellaini finds a Nicheby inside the box, and Nicheby gets his shot away, but it's a good challenge by Alex Baptiste. That'll be a corner kick.
End-to-end stuff. You know, we could have been 2-0 down there then. We could have had an equaliser. Good block from a Blackpool defender.
25 minutes still to go. As we say, it's all about fitness and sharpness at this stage of the season.
Yeah, we want to win the games. We want to get into good habits. David Moyes won't want to lose the game.
Into the penalty area it goes. Duffy. Fellaini were in there foraging, and it's goal kick for Blackpool. We're about to send on James Caton.
The Blackpool fans have come to life.
They're enjoying themselves. The scoreboard away to our right at the stadium actually says Blackpool 0, Everton 1, if only. Goal kick. Mark Halstead will take it. Fellaini over the top one for Seamus Coleman to run after. Baptiste gets there first. It's out to play for the throw-in on this near side, which Phil Neville will take. Fellaini bundled off the ball inside the penalty area. Shane Duffy catches Bruna. Play on, says the referee. Taylor Fletcher tries to scoop it forward towards Tom Ince. It's cleared by Heitinger. It needs to be beaten in the air. Silvestre picks up the loose ball. Here's Angel. Loads of space on the right-hand side for Neil Eardley. Isaiah Osborne runs forward for the pass, but he's well tracked by Jack Rodwell.
See, they're hunting them down, they're hunting them in packs.
Eardley does well. Silvestre, Osborne, Angel. Silvestre again, the goal scorer. Prods it wide towards Stephen Craney. Good work though by Everton. Forced Blackpool all the way back to Halstead. Coleman cushions there towards Fellaini. Now an opportunity for Everton. Inside the penalty area is Leon Osman. Takes it early. Straight into the arms of the keeper. He'll be a little bit disappointed with himself.
Yeah, right idea. Just open his body up. Just so you can see what he's trying to do. Just trying to bend it into the far corner. Didn't get enough on it. It's a comfortable save from the goalkeeper.
Good stuff though from Everton.
Yeah, probably his first save of the second half.
Duffy beats Taylor Fletcher in the air. Nutmegs Duffy, reaches Angel. Here's Bruna, inside the penalty area. Back it goes. Shot comes in from Tom Ince. Yeah, it's a good save by Tim Howard. It's a good game of football.
Yeah, Shane Duffy looking a little bit leggy now.
It's a commentator's nightmare about to happen, Graham.
Oh.
6 substitutes it looks like Blackpool are about to put on. I'll let you talk the listeners through them when they come on.
I think there are a lot of young boys coming on here.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Number 6 is who, Graham?
Yeah.
Ada Jaziri, it looks like.
He looks like a 15-year-old.
There's Phil Neville for Everton, infield to Darren Gibson. Osman almost finds Fellaini, whacked clear by Alex Baptiste. And Shane Duffy has time to head it wide to John Heitinger. Nice to see Jack Rodwell out there, isn't it, Graham?
Yeah.
Hopefully he's over his injury problems, which have undoubtedly curtailed his progress a wee bit.
Look at that season, you know, he had the sending off, which was a disappointment, and then he has the injury.
Inside the penalty area, Leon Osman touches it to Leighton Baines. It's got to be a free kick. It is. Baines gets a wrap, might need a little bit of treatment. Yeah, it could be a big season for Jack Rodwell, because he was, just before his injury, obviously got the England call up, and deservedly so. That told you that the form he was in.
Yeah, definitely. You know, if he can stay injury free, you know, we expected a lot of big things again from Jack. And I think it's, you know, we talk about big seasons for players. We talked about Nietzsche before the game. We talked about Jack Rodwell. We talked about Ross Bartley. You know, we talked about the departure of Tim Cahill. So a big season for those lads.
Free kick comes in from Darren Gibson. I've got the head. Duffy was there. It was cleared eventually by Halstead. Taylor Fletcher sprints after it, but Phil Neville puts a determined challenge in. Everton want to get back into this game. Seamus Coleman carries the ball across the face of the goal. Rodwell back to Leon Osman. Osman cracks it, and it wasn't too far away.
No, it was over the top from Leon Osman. Good little flick from Jack Rodwell. Here comes the substitutes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 substitutes. Good flick from Rodwell. Osman always drifting wide. Now then.
And this is when it gets difficult, not just talking about from us, but I just think that for the spectators as well, you know, the game goes a little bit flat when you get all these substitutions.
I'm not sure the stadium announcer's even going to bother. Taylor Fletcher's coming off, Bruna's coming off, Silvestre's coming off, Tom Ince is coming off, Angel's coming off, and so is Neil Eardley. Half the substitutes haven't got numbers on their backs. So let's just hope they don't score.
No, well, just Ian Holloway's looking at probably young players as well, giving them a chance against Premier League opposition.
Cathcart. Great to see Pinar back. Looking forward to him linking up with Baines from a viewer in Tanzania. Of all places. Eastern. Nick and Eastern are tuning in. American Toffees there in Germany supporting the Blues. Blackpool have possession. Curtis Thompson, one of the substitutes. Seamus Coleman, handball. Had a good spell here, didn't he, Seamus?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Blackpool, of course, when they were promoted to the Premier League. Curls and Trevor watching in Amsterdam. Apostolos Velios is about to come on for the Toffees. Here's another substitute, Louis Almond. Louis Almond. Blackpool. It's a throw in for Everton on this near side. Apostolos Velios poised to enter the fray very shortly. In fact, he's coming on right now before Phil Neville takes the fourth official has got the board up. The linesman signalling as well. The referee spotted it. Marouane Fellaini comes off. He's got through a lot of work this afternoon.
Yeah, he's worked hard. He's worked hard.
And here comes Apostolos Velios. Well, one stage last season, of course, was our joint top scorer when he had such an effective spell coming off the bench and grabbing important goals. There's definitely a feel-good factor about the football club at the moment, though, Graham, isn't there? And a defeat at Blackpool, if it does end up a defeat, certainly wouldn't dent that in any way.
Not at all. But you know, pre-season is all about fitness. We talked about it before. You know, lads have Blackpool have been decent today. You know, I've been impressed with them. They've moved the ball well. They came so close last year from going up to the Premiership. You can see why. You know, there's a football inside. You know, and the lads in the midfield, we talked about Fellaini and Gibson. You know, that's important for Gibson. He gets 90 minutes now. You know, and that helps his fitness. So whilst it's, you know, you want to win games, you know, the most important thing about this is that we get into the season against Manchester United, you know, fully fit, you know, and ready for the challenge ahead.
We're not half looking forward to that one. Goodison will be rocking, won't it?
Definitely. Just from a personal point of view, a little bit disappointed it's not on the Saturday, and Evertonians have to wait over the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, to see the Premier League campaign start.
Coleman almost nipping in. Here's Rodwell, Osborne, Ian Thompson. We'll have possession again on the right-hand side, trying to work an opening. Appeals for a penalty, half-hearted appeals, more from the crowd than the players. Leon Osmond twists and turns, but then plays himself into a spot of bother. James Caton crosses. Tim Howard plucks it out of the sky. What are you hoping for this season, Graham?
Well, looking at last season, Dan, the way we finished, you know, looking for, if I'm being greedy, you know, I'd like to see us getting a European spot again. You know, I think, you know, we enjoyed the times in the Europa League. It'd be nice for the fans if they can get European trips. So I don't think it's beyond us. You know, if we start the season well and, you know, as we finished last season, you know, I think European football is what we can look forward to.
There's Seamus Coleman, right-hand side for Everton. Trying to trick his way into the penalty area. Good footwork from the young Irishman. He's got Victor Onichebe in support should he need him, which any minute now he will do. Clever flick from Coleman, good play from him. But the ball from Onichebe is all wrong, gets out of play. And how frustrating will that be for Seamus Coleman after all the good work he did?
Yeah, Dunny's worked hard today as well, Seamus. You know, a good little back heel. Two across from Onichebe. Young Ross Barkley coming on now for Darren Gibson. We talked about Gibson, important with fitness. He's worked hard.
Yeah, he's had a good 75 minutes, and it's a chance now for the blossoming talent of Ross Barkley to once again take centre stage. You look at that, Barkley and Rodwell could be the central midfield players for Everton for the next 12 years.
Yeah.
Hello to Paula and Will, who are watching the game in Venice, watching Everton TV. This afternoon, Everton trailing by 1-0 here at the Seaside. It's been a good pace to the game, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Definitely. I think Blackpool fans will be happy. Keith Southern will be happy. obviously be disappointed with the result as it stands at this moment in time.
There's a tweet from Paul Lyons. Congratulations to Kath Malone, who got married on Friday. Congratulations to you. Blackpool have possession on the halfway line. It's with Stephen Craney. Good play though from Apostolos Velios. He's got support from Seamus Coleman and from Ross Barkley. Here's Ross Barkley inside the penalty area. Oh, just couldn't pull the trigger in time.
Wasn't quick enough. He doesn't get that timing in around the box. Go that quicker.
That was a chance, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Blackpool come forward. It's Caton on the right-hand side, teasing Leighton Baines. Baines just stands in front of the young Blackpool player and blocks the shot. Barkley, clever header. Victor Anichebe, 2v3. Anichebe just tries to slide it through to Apostolos Velios, and is that a free kick for Everton?
Yeah, right idea. A good run from Velios, good ball from Anichebe. Just get caught. Substitutes coming up here.
Alex Adai is coming on for Blackpool, and it looks like Luke Garbett is about to come on for Everton. Yep, free kick that. We've got 13 minutes to go. Isaiah Osborne came on as a substitute to replace Keith Southern early in the game. Now he himself makes way for Alex Adai, and Leighton Baines is coming off to be replaced by Luke Garbett.
Yeah, Baines doesn't miss many games, does he? Plays the 50 and 90 minutes every week. So I think it's a proper substitution here.
Nice to see Luke Garbett get a chance, another good young player coming through.
Yeah.
Be terrific if he turned out to be good enough cover for Leighton Baines in the Premier League, wouldn't it?
Definitely. I think we look at the substitutions and you look at, God forbid if anything happened to Leighton, we're a little bit short in the left back pole, so good luck to the lad.
Things haven't gone Shane Duffy's way today, have they?
Not on the ball. Dan, I think he's defended well at times. His distribution's letting down a little bit, but again, it's a learning curve for him as well.
Full fit and available squad. It is as good as most in the Premier League, isn't it?
Definitely.
Good turn by Kate. Carries the ball forward for Blackpool, but Shane Duffy does well, read the situation well and dealt with it. Luke Garbett finds Barkley. Good midfield play from Barkley. Osman. Garbett.
Just give it simple. Just give it simple.
There's Duffy. Ball towards Anichebe. Trying to cushion the header, we've got a lot on it. Rodwell wins it in the air. Phil Neville flicks it forward. Alex Baptiste hooks it clear. Good header by Duffy. And here comes Luke Garbett with plenty of green grass in front of him. He carries it forward, finds Ross Barkley. Good footwork from Barkley, brings it in field, thinks about the shot, and again, then shoots. Wanted handball, but Mr. Salisbury waves them away.
So that's better from Ross Barkley.
Yep.
Great run, great feet.
For Blackpool. Alex Adai on this near side. Blackpool 1, Everton 0. Little over 10 minutes to go here in the sunshine at the seaside. There's Ross Barkley again. Back to Luke Garbett. Here's Barkley. Chips it towards Victor Anichebe. Controls it on his chest, but Alex Baptiste is a wily old campaigner. Just takes it off him. Shane Duffy gives the ball away inside the penalty area. Oh, and that should have been a goal from Louis Almond.
Yeah.
His manager will go nuts.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, that's dreadful. That's dreadful. Should have done better. Again, mistake from Shane again, but he's a chance to get a wide.
Victor Anichebe now wide is Ross Barkley. Anichebe though goes himself, and he wasn't far away. And And he's got that in his locker, Victor.
Yeah, I don't see enough of it. You know, it was a good strike. You know, but Blackpool should have been out of sight there. A mistake from Shane Duffy.
Only one thing on Victor's mind. And
yeah, decent strike.
Good effort.
Decent strike.
It's a goal kick for Blackpool, who still lead by 1-0. They'll be worth keeping an eye on in the Championship again, won't they, Graham?
Definitely. Just looking at little number 9 here, his shorts are bigger than him.
I think they're Stanley Matthews shorts from when he was here at Blackpool. Here comes Jake Bidwell for Everton. Phil Neville's been on for the whole game so far, so have John Heitinger and Seamus Coleman. Shane Duffy it is who makes way. And Shane Duffy, Graham, is a far better player than we've seen today. He's had one of those off days that young defenders will have from time to time, but he's a real prospect.
Yeah, of course, he's been on the ball probably more than you'd like him to be. You know, he's not the most conscious defender, so he'd be a little bit disappointed. But hey, as you say, it's a learning curve. You know, and you can see the disappointment in his face. But no, it's a learning curve.
Blackpool have possession on the right-hand side. Jake Bidwell and John Heitinger, not the tallest central defensive pairing, but a good header there from Jake Bidwell, who done really well on loan at Brentford last season. Great lad as well, Jake Bidwell.
This is good for the young lads, you know, Bidwell.
Yeah.
You know, Garbett, you know, getting in front and playing in front with the first team. You know, back with 2000 travelling Evertonians as well. It's new to them. Vision from Bartlett.
Yeah, he's done well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Unichibi does well, gets it under control, gets it out of his feet and finds the skipper, Phil Neville. Osman finds plenty of space inside the centre circle. Brings it forward for Everton, wide to Ross Barkley. Could this be the moment? Ross Barkley tries to get to the byline, then he cuts back inside, but can't take the ball with him. Blackpool can bring it away. No, they can't, because Leon Osman wins it back, and then Velios got in his way a little bit. Alex Adai for Blackpool is well shackled by John Heitinger.
But even Blackpool, down the substitutions they've made, they all look like young lads, and they've all done really, really well. They all look comfortable in the ball. You know, they pass it and move. And the same applies to them, though. They're young lads who get the opportunity to play against, you know, a Premier League side.
Throw in over on the far side. Time ebbing away for the Toffees.
Blackpool closing down well. Closing down very well.
On Facebook, Mick Butchard is watching from Brisbane in Australia, where it's the wee hours. Good day to Sharpie the legend, he says. Mick in
Good
Brisbane.
day.
Hi from Chester. Ken is watching online in Chester. It's thunder and lightning in Chester, Graham.
Is it?
It's on its way here, apparently. There's Apostolos Velios. Good footwork from the Greek centre forward. Here's Seamus Coleman. Should have gone for goal.
Yeah. I think he's trying to pick somebody out there side foot instead of just putting his laces through it. Sure, them doing the equaliser. Good battling play from Velios.
Vic Enricheby back to Seamus Coleman.
In the box. In the box.
Enricheby peels off, makes some space, and he dinks it inside the box. Rodwell goes up with the head of the offside flag is up. Yeah, just the wrong option from young Seamus there a few moments ago.
Yeah, he's
crying out for his foot to go right through it.
Scored a goal very similar in the league game here, 2-2 at the opposite end. It's a good run.
That's a good ball. And his goal side as well is Caton. And that is it. Game, set and match. James Caton is the goal scorer.
Good run, just got the wrong side of the defender. And a cultured finish. You know, it's a great little ball. Just gets the wrong side of the young defender.
James Caton.
Jake Bidwell.
Wrong side of Jake Bidwell, through the legs of Tim Howard. And with 3.5 minutes to go, Blackpool 2, Everton 0 here at Bloomfield Road.
Yeah, again, good, as I said, they're youngsters when they come on have looked really, really lively, and that was a decent run from Caton. Bidwell get caught a little bit ball watching. Evertonians seen enough.
The Evertonians away on the far side. They're off to enjoy what's left of the sunshine here at the seaside. There's Phil Neville. Victor Nuchibi's inside the penalty area. The ball's in the air. It might fall for Rodwell. That looked like handball. Barkley intercepts the attempted clearance and will scamper across to keep it in on the far side. That'll be a free kick for Blackpool, another strange one. Just wouldn't fall for an Nuchibi.
Just one hand.
Seen them given.
Yeah.
Colin and Steve are watching in Vancouver and say they met us outside the White House in Washington last year. How warm was that, by the way?
Yeah.
Scandalously hot. Well, we know David Moyes, Graham, he won't be happy with the result. What about the performance?
Well, I think there's been some decent performances. But be careful here.
Alex Adai trying to dance his way through, but Seamus Coleman tidies up. Seamus has done okay.
Yeah, he's done okay. They've worked hard. I think all the lads have worked hard. Don't get me wrong. You know, I think if he has one complaint, I think it was probably they haven't tested the goalkeeper enough. You know, the Blackpool goalkeeper. You know, the goals that we've conceded have been a little bit sloppy as well. But the most important thing we keep going on about it is your fitness.
Yeah, definitely. Nobody will remember a game against Blackpool if we beat Manchester United on the 20th of August, that's for sure.
Again, you know, we talk about, you know, Nate Smith came in and I thought linked up well with Yelovich, so that's a positive. I thought Fellaini and Gibson, you know, worked well again. You know, we didn't really see an awful lot of Pienaar and Baines, but that's more to come from there. So there's some promising signs.
Here comes the corner, there's another free header.
Should have been three. Should have been three. Good defending. Just loses his mark. Nobody picking him up at all. Which can happen when you make a lot of substitutions.
Yeah.
But you've got to get a man and then pick him up. That was a free header. If anything, Dan, I think they've shown more energy. You know, it's a game, the plan that they play.
Rodwell breaks away down this right-hand side. Be nice for the Evertonians that are still here to see a goal from the Blues today. Good play by Rodwell, excellent play. Here's Phil Neville. Anichibi's inside the box, so is Velios. It reaches Anichibi. Can he turn and get a shot away? Hits the crossbar. He's done okay, Big Victor.
I tell you, that's a great little turn as well on the edge of the box. It's a fantastic strike from his left foot. Just lets it run across him. You know, off the top of the crossbar.
Good effort, deserved a goal. He's been lively since he came on. Into the 90th minute, the referee puts the whistle to his mouth and brings to an end what was, for a pre-season friendly, Sharpie, an entertaining game of football. Yeah,
it was. It's a good game for Keith Southern. The testimonial, you know, obviously David Moyes will be disappointed his team was lost, so we'll have a few words with the players in there where they can make things better. I think the goals we conceded were sloppy, but you know, for the young lads, it's been a learning experience for them. You know, for the older lads, it was all about getting fitness, you know, and that's what pre-season's all about. I think Blackpool, you know, did really, really well, and as you quite rightly said, Daz, it maybe want to watch next season. The brand of football is excellent, but you know, the young lads will have been, our young lads will hopefully have gained from that today, playing alongside some of the senior professionals. but still a wee bit to go before we begin the season, and a little bit more match sharpness hopefully. Sharp on Wednesday.
Well, we've already mentioned the feel-good factor at Everton Football Club at the moment. There are an awful lot of things going right for Everton at the moment. It's a good place to be, and it won't be dented too much by this.
No, not at all. You know, as I said, it's all about, you know what it's for is getting match fitness and ready for the Manchester United game. But we go in, you know, disappointing, but we're at Goodison on Wednesday, you know, against the Greeks and Tony Hibbett's testimonial. So hopefully the players can get a result there for the Goodison faithful. But no, the lads will be better for this today, definitely.
Keith Southern just taking the applause from the Blackpool supporters. It's been a terrific day for him as the Evertonians make their way out of Bloomfield Road. It's been a decent game of football, a disappointing result though. From me, Darren Griffiths and Graham Sharp, a very good afternoon. We'll have some reaction for you just as soon as we possibly can. The final score from